Hello, fire signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. How's everyone doing? This reading is for whoever needs these messages at this time, so take from it whatever makes sense for you. And it is general, so it's not going to apply to every fire sign out there. So whatever resonates, take from it what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that are used for this reading, guys. All right, so this is for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and start the reading. These are a couple decks that I chose that I'll be using for the focus messages this time around. We've got What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, and then we'll grab some additional insight from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. All right, so let's take a look and see for whoever needs these messages for my fire signs. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All right, your first focus message for this reading, fire signs. I'm guided to this one here. Fake friends. Okay, so you might be dealing with people that are not the best of friends here. They might be deceptive, dishonest with you, not telling you the truth. So that's something to focus on at the time that you're listening to this reading, guys, okay? That's something to be aware of. All right, let's grab an additional focus message. The Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius for my fire signs. This could be for cross watchers as well as anybody else who's been guided to tune into this reading. All right, let's grab this one here. Elusive, intangible, dishonest, and tricky. Isn't that interesting? Fake friends, elusive. They're very much tied into each other. So I feel there's a reason why these two cards are coming up for your focus messages this time around. So again, you might be dealing with people who are being dishonest with you, who are being shady at this time with you. So something to keep in mind and to be aware of. Okay, so whenever it is that you're guided to tune in and watch this reading, something to keep in mind. All right, guys, so let's get started with some Mystic Moon oracles, and let's take a look and see the direction that this reading is going to go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. For my fire signs, what is it that you need to know at this time? For whoever needs these messages, this is for you. We have Contemplation coming through, and this is sticking out. This is the Admired card. So it's interesting to me how there is a male figure in the Contemplation card. We have a female figure, a ballerina, in this Admired card. So this could certainly be divine masculine. That could certainly be indicative of divine feminine energy. Somebody's in their head. Somebody's really heavily thinking about this connection, possibly. A lot of admiration for the divine feminine. And if you happen to be divine feminine, you could be a dancer, you could be a ballerina. So this could be coming through for some of you guys. That could be of significance. Or you love to dance, you love music, and your person coming through that they admire you tremendously as a person on the inside and out. We do have compromise coming through also. This could be an issue that you guys might be dealing with at this time if there hasn't been a whole lot of compromise in the connection. And if it's got something to do with these fake friends, maybe your person doesn't like your friends because they're being fake with you, and maybe you don't see this, but maybe they do. And of course, this could all be reversed, and this is how you're seeing what's going on with your person. But there's definitely something going on here tied into connections outside of this relationship, and they're coming through as dishonest, intangible, tricky, fake friends. We do have return. So some of you guys could certainly be at a distance, in separation from one another, and they're coming through letting you know here that they want you back. And or male figure in this photo, it could be my divine masculines who are wanting the Divine Feminine back. We have the Bound card coming through here, which for me is very similar in energy to the Devil card in Tarot. The Devil card is Capricorn energy, so for some of you guys, you might be thinking about a Capricorn. This is restricted, stagnant energy, somebody who feels trapped maybe in a situation, or feeling like they're kind of caught in the middle, especially if you guys are fighting about mutual friends, or again, your person's friends and you guys don't get along, something along those lines, and they're kind of feeling stuck in some sort of crossroads. I'm feeling not knowing what to do, especially if they're being asked to choose sides either between you and their friends, or however way that's making sense for you and your situation. Interesting. The additional meaning of the Devil card too is somebody who might be dealing with addictions. So this could certainly be what went down between the two of you. This person's addictions caused a problem in the relationship that caused you guys to go into separation, maybe. And part of those fake friends energies could be people who are lying to this person who's been dealing with their addictions, possibly telling them, oh, you'll be fine, you'll get over it or whatever. But that's not the case. I feel that this is a person that's really intertwined very heavily in their addictions, and that could certainly have been part of the problem in the relationship. Now, in regard to love and romance, this Bound card is all about somebody who still has love in their heart for the person that they've lost and really wanting to start over. We do have that Return card right after that. So if you're watching this and you are wanting this person back in your life, this could be your energy, and or this could be them telling you they want you back. Okay, so let's add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon, and let's see what else I can tap into here for you. So angels and spirit guides for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, for whoever needs to hear these messages at this time. All right, let's take a look and see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs. What else do we need to know? Look at this. Reach out. Falling right below contemplation. So I feel here that especially my divine masculines is what I'm feeling there. That the divine masculine definitely wants to reach out to the divine feminine here. They want you back. That's what's coming through here. We have vows. Some of you guys could have been married to this person, or you just made promises to one another in regard to your relationship. We've got roses here in this photo. We've got more roses right here. And look at the next couple of cards. We've got I love you with that big red rose right there. And then we have another red rose right here with the word hurt right there. This person still loves you. And they are acknowledging that they hurt you. But it's falling right below return here. So they definitely want you back. And I find it so interesting that we have cold shoulder right after that with a female figure in that photo. So it could be my divine feminines who are giving the divine masculine that cold shoulder. And divine masculine is coming through saying, I love you. There is a need for compromise here. The need to be able to meet each other halfway, meet each other in the middle. Also, part of the reason why some of you guys may have broken up is because somebody was being dishonest, being elusive, difficult to track down, difficult to get a hold of. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. We'll grab some insight from my bougie deck, if I can grab it here. Sorry, hold on. All right, this is the bougie deck. This is by Salvia Dora from Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. What else do we need to know at this time for whoever needs these messages at this time? All right, guys, let's see what else we can add to this. But somebody definitely got hurt here, but the love is still here. Whether you are the person that wants to reach out or you're waiting for somebody to reach out to you, this person wants to reconcile. They want to come back to you. They want you back in their life. And these fake friends might be trying to get in the way of that. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else? We've got the Nine of Swords here, okay? So some of you might actually be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. That Nine of Swords is somebody who could be really depressed right now, or they might even be very anxious, feeling like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, that feeling of despair. Again, it's falling right below contemplation with that, for me, divine masculine energy. And right next to that is the reach out card. So I feel somebody wants to reach out. They want to talk. They want to try to repair the damage here in this relationship. Just a simple phone call to say, I love you. Let's work this out. Let's try to compromise. But if they're dealing with depression and anxiety, that's very difficult to even pick up the phone and extend themselves in that way. And they as well could be hurt by what happened in the relationship here. We do have the Judgment card right after that. So part of the energy of the Judgment card that is tapped into fire energy, which of course is your very own energy here, it's a spiritual awakening. It's a rebirth. It is a renewal. The opportunity to resurrect this relationship. If, again, you guys are having issues right now, clearly you guys are not together because we do have that return card here. But there is a transformation, excuse me, there is a transformation that is possible to be able to open up a new door, open up a new chapter in this relationship, and to face the truth. You know, dealing with the truth is so important between you and this person. Because all of these people that are kind of interrupting the flow of your relationship, I'm feeling they're doing more damage than good. They are coming through as fake, tricky, dishonest. And so I feel if you were to remove that aspect of this equation and it would just boil down to the two of you, then you guys would actually be able to sit down and work this out. Because when you're coming from a place of honesty and the truth and have open lines of communication, then you can really deal with the problems at hand and just talk things out. And possibly be able to finally meet each other in the middle and compromise on whatever issues you guys were dealing with that brought you into separation or created a lot of drama in your relationship. Because when the Judgment card is presented in a spread, it's a wake-up call and you need to answer the call. You know, you got to pay attention to what it's trying to tell you. And the Judgment card too is somebody who is seeking reconciliation. It's right here. So we've got two cards talking about a return, a possible resurgence and reconciliation in this relationship, and somebody who wants to be forgiven for actions that they have done that they regret. And I feel, especially for my divine feminines, if you were the one that was hurt in this equation, the divine masculine is acknowledging that. They love you. Maybe they are finally ready to compromise here. But it's definitely time for honesty and to be able to trust one another, to have an honest discussion, to be able to repair what is broken between the two of you without any outside factors or influences from these fake friends. because it's all about a new beginning and burying the past and starting over, starting fresh. We have the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's earth energy. For some of you guys, you might be thinking of a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. This is somebody who is very down to earth. They could be the mother of your children or a mother figure here. The love is here. The love is definitely here. And from the Queen of Pentacles perspective, a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in her life. She protects and cares for her family and those who mean the most to her no matter what. And perhaps, again, there was some sort of issue in regard to compromise before. But what could salvage this connection here for you guys is this love that's here. You know, whoever needs to say it, they're coming through with this message. I love you. And for some of my fire signs, this could be you talking. This is what's in your heart for this person. And we've got two sevens right next to each other. The Seven of Swords, and then we've got the Seven of Cups, followed by, look at that, the Ten of Cups. So that Seven of Swords energy is more air. It is a betrayal. It is deception. We already knew that from the very beginning with these fake friends and that elusive energy, dishonest and tricky and intangible. So I feel here part of the reason why you guys went into separation is due to this deceptive energy of that Seven of Swords and somebody feeling like they were betrayed. And then we've got the Seven of Cups right next to that, which is tied into your fantasies, your imagination. It's all about illusion. And if this person that you're focused on for this reading ended up acting out those fantasies, and if it wasn't with you, then it was with somebody else. And that's what drove a wedge in this relationship, is infidelity, stepping out on the relationship. But we do have the Ten of Cups right after that. Cups, of course, is water energy. So for some of you guys, your person is either a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if you're able to meet each other in the middle to work on this partnership and overcome the issues and heal from it and find forgiveness in each other for what's happened, then yes, you can absolutely welcome in the energy of that Ten of Cups, which is complete happiness, things falling into place, fulfillment, your dream coming true. So it's not an impossible situation here, guys. It can be salvaged. Yes, there are hurt feelings here, and I really feel there were outside influences that caused drama in this connection, but I do feel that, especially with that Judgment card, somebody wants reconciliation and somebody also wants forgiveness, to be forgiven and to apologize. It's totally getting dark here in my office. Let me flick on my lamp. Sorry. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs. What else do we need to know? In love and romance, for whoever needs these messages to come through at this time. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, guys. So if you have the patience to hang in there, despite how much pain you might be in at this time, or if you're feeling really impatient right now, I have a feeling that things are going to turn around. You've got that Judgment card, you've got the Ten of Cups, you have this Return card right here. but take as much time as you need in order to heal your heart from this pain, this hurt that this person put you through. But I feel part of this contemplation and reach out is that they're ready to make some major changes here between the two of you in your relationship. We also have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and it's followed by, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, despite the drama, despite what's happened, I don't think it's over here. They're coming through as the one for you that it is worth waiting for. So if, again, you can allow that divine timing to take place when it's ready, this might just culminate in the two of you coming back together. Yes, there are issues that need to be addressed, and these fake friends that need to be removed from the situation if they are of influence in your connection with this person. And it just needs to be between the two of you. This relationship is between the two of you, not the whole world, not all of these friends that don't mean you well or don't have your back. Okay, so let's grab some dialogue messages here and focus on your person, guys. And let's take a look and see if they have the opportunity to express themselves to you. What is it that they would want to say at this time? Clearly, the love is still here. I love you. They want to reach out. They want you to return. They want reconciliation. They want forgiveness. And maybe now they're ready to compromise and not have everything just go their way all the time, to where you both have an equal voice in the connection. Okay. So we'll grab a few from this deck, whichever ones you resonate with. Take whichever ones you're guided to accept. Focus on your person. This could be what they want to say to you. This could be what you want to say to them. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Who needs to speak up here? Let's grab that one and the bottom card. All right. Let's see what we've got here, guys. Okay. Let's start with this one. Yes, exactly. One of us just has to pick up the phone. Somebody just needs to make that move, and I feel it could be my divine masculines who want to reach out, but really anybody can pick up that phone to open up those lines of communication. One of us just has to pick the phone up. Exactly. Next message. You always knew how to make me laugh. They always made you laugh. They had a great sense of humor. This could be you as well. You guys might both have very similar ways of interacting with each other to where you guys would just crack each other up, however way that the conversations went. You always knew how to make them laugh. Wow. Next message. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. There it is. There it is. I love you. I love you. They still freaking love you. They do. They really do. Next card. Every night I energetically kiss your forehead before you sleep. Oh my gosh. Look at that message. These are so beautiful. Next one. Being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. Okay, so your person may have definitely needed time apart in order to just wake up. Wake up to what they are letting go of, which is you. Waking up to a potential missed opportunity if they don't reach out, if they don't take that first step to open up lines of communication, if they don't do the necessary steps in order to bring you back. So For some of you, that time apart is actually a blessing in disguise. That needed to happen in order to shake up your relationship, to move things along, especially if things were kind of just stagnant and if it was just, you guys just both got really comfortable in the relationship to where it was just routine and too comfortable and you guys were just kind of there, and there possibly just wasn't enough excitement anymore, especially if you guys were together for a long time. That's for some of you guys. And again, being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. So this, for some of you, really needed to happen, to shake things up and to have them appreciate you more and to possibly realize how much they love you. Next message. We both need to purge past toxicities out of our system. Yes. And for some of you guys, some of those toxicities are these fake friends or whoever it is that you're dealing with that is coming forward with that elusive, dishonest, tricky energy. They need to go. Last one. My anxiety is becoming worse knowing you may not want me anymore. This is coming through for some of you guys. And so you have to question yourself and ask, is it worth it for me to even allow this person back into my life? And that, of course, is an answer that only you can bring forward. But they are coming through that they potentially could be the one that's meant for you in this lifetime and that they are worth waiting for and you are worth waiting for. They're willing to wait. They want you back. They want your return back in their life. The question is that what you want? Because you have to want the same thing. And that's where that compromise comes in. Meeting each other in the middle. Equal exchange of energy and love and desire from both people. And if it's not equal, then it's oftentimes it ends up not working because it's a very lopsided connection. Somebody who's constantly giving and the other person's constantly taking. And the longer that goes on, then it ends up being a very lopsided connection. And then somebody ends up resenting the other for not doing enough, etc., etc. Okay, so let's grab some Lover's Oracle here and see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some additional insight, please. So again, we'll grab whichever cards come forward from this deck and take whichever one resonates with you. I think we have two here. All right, we're good to go. Yes, we have forgiveness, transformation, a message for you, and freedom. Okay, let's start off with this one, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Exactly, you have more control than you realize. And going back to the Judgment card that came forward, this is all about somebody who wants reconciliation, but they want forgiveness too, which is so crucial here, to be able to have forgiveness in what happened in the past in order for you guys to move forward from that and to not bring it with you and carry it forward into the future if you were to give this another try with each other. And I feel it's so fitting that this is the next card that came through, which is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yes, it does. If you're both willing to see it from that standpoint. Love can conquer whatever it is that brought you guys into separation. If you're both willing to forgive, learn from that experience, move on from it, and allow this transformation in your relationship to happen. We also have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Do you see that? That's a third card telling you here that they love you. Maybe they didn't tell you this enough when you guys were together, but it's come through here 3 times that they love you. Wow. That is not a mistake here. And we also have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So nothing is actually stopping you guys from coming back together. The only walls and obstacles that are in your way are the ones that you guys may have put there on your own, but there's actually nothing stopping you from coming back towards each other. If you are able to compromise, if you're able to overcome the struggles and whatever happened and find forgiveness in your heart for that, transformation will naturally occur and you can reconcile if that's something that you are truly both wanting here. Absolutely. All right, I'm guided to grab some additional dialogue messages from the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. So let's take a look and see what comes forward from this deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my fire signs for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So let's see what comes through from this deck. I'm just feeling like there's something else that needs to be expressed here, either from your heart, guys, or from the person that you're focused on for this reading. 3 times, though, a message of I love you has come through in this reading. So they definitely want that to come through and for you to understand that they still love you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Who else needs to speak up here? Is it my fire signs, or is it your person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading? And again, we'll grab a few from this deck and whichever messages you resonate with. Let's take a look and see. Let's grab this bottom card. All right. Oh, you're not going to believe it. Okay, well, maybe you might. Look at that. Another card. I love you more than you are aware. I believe that's the 4th reference to those words. I love you. Next card. I see you in everyone I meet. Next message. You mesmerize me. Next one. Things just got too heavy for me. Maybe they weren't ready for the type of love and relationship that this was back then. I still have more to learn from my karmic partner. For some of you, this is part of the reason why perhaps this person is afraid to reach out, because they're still attached to a karmic partner and they're not quite available to be able to manifest this reconciliation. That's something that they need to work out in their own life. And perhaps that is coming through as part of that elusive energy, somebody who is intangible. And if they were to come towards you at the wrong time, then yes, they would be dishonest and coming forward with not the best of intentions, you know, so that's coming through for some of you. And then we've got, I'm not good at commitment. Okay, so your person, for some of you guys coming through, letting you know, part of the reason why you haven't heard from them still is because they're still on a karmic journey. And then you've got somebody coming through saying that they're just not good. They're just not good at commitment. But the love is here. You know, they've repeatedly said, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. But, you know, that's not enough sometimes. It's like, it's a beautiful sentiment to be able to tell somebody that we love them, but that needs to be backed up with actions as well. And there are those of you, I feel, where part of the reason why you guys went into separation is because they couldn't back those words up with their actions. And if they were bad at commitment, then that was a part of the struggle that you went through. And perhaps that's why it's coming forward that it's divine timing is at play here, because those things, those toxicities, as that one card stated, it needs to be phased out in order for the two of you to have this clear path to come back towards each other. And then, of course, there are those of you that can resonate with this freedom card and just moving on and switching directions and finding love elsewhere, somebody that can truly offer you this kind of love that this person possibly could not offer you. And that they were being dishonest with the love that they offered. So that's coming through for a select group of you, whoever is resonating with that. All right, so let's add some additional insight with Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some additional insight for whoever needs these messages at this time. We do have whole and mystery. This is very much tied into the unknown of the future. None of us know truly what the future has in store for us. And sometimes that really gets into our head. You know, we're afraid to face what the future may have in store for us, especially if we've dealt with people that have hurt us, that have betrayed us, that have been very dishonest with us, and it broke our heart, it broke our spirit. But part of growth and part of learning from that experience is to move on and move forward. Use that as a stepping stone, as a lesson in order to create a better future for yourself, despite this mystery of what the future may have in store for you. You know, you just have to get to a point where you have to have faith and know that you'll be okay. You will be okay. We also have apron coming through here, service. So some of you could certainly have recently gotten a job, or this could certainly be tied into your livelihood, especially if you've been struggling to find a job or just not having enough money, possibly. It could be tied into that. You could also be in a line of work where you are required to wear an apron. That's for some of you guys. But I feel whenever this card comes forward, it's improved conditions in your finances, your career options, especially, again, for those who have recently just gotten a job or who have been unemployed in the past. It could be tied into that. So I do see improved conditions in that area. We do have snake, which is forbidden energy. This could be another element to your situation for some of you who had a partner that entered into a forbidden relationship, a third party, a karmic partnership. And yeah, this person is coming forward as this snake. And so for some of you, part of this freedom energy is moving away from the path of this snake with their dishonesty and their trickery and their fake friends and their lies and that forbidden energy that ultimately is not what you're wanting. We do have pearl with hidden knowledge. You know, it takes a while for a pearl to develop. It takes a good chunk of time. And so this to me is indicative of going back to that whole and mystery. Again, we don't know what the future has in store for us. It is a big mystery. But part of that hidden knowledge is sometimes we don't always know until we get to our destination to figure out what it is that we need to learn when we finally get there. And so the universe might have a hidden plan as to where it is that we're headed, and we might not know where that is, but the universe has a bigger plan for us. So just trust in that. Trust on the journey that you are on. We also have 444. If you happen to be seeing this number, it might be trying to grab your attention here. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. That's beautiful. And then this is the next card after that, which is blue. Both of these cards are very blue in color: serenity, tranquility, and peace. This to me is telling you here that things are going to smooth out. You've been through some tough times that were a little bit crazy and chaotic. Things are going to smooth out, be a lot more serene. That smooth road ahead, things are going to be more peaceful moving forward in your life. So that's really good. That's a good thing. All right, guys, so let's close this out with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. Wrap things up. Okay, that one wanted to come through. Let's grab another one. That is a prayer for my fire signs. And then we have oneness. This is the bottom card here. All right, what do we have, guys? We have a prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. That is beautiful. And I love how it says, Dear Guardian Angel, and then we ended up getting the Guardian Angel card that came through as the bottom card. So this card says, trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. Exactly. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Okay, so it's all down to, as this card states, divine timing. So just trust in the process of the journey that you're on. And finally, we have oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missed, or all is interconnected and ultimately one. So this could be coming through for some of you who may have lost a loved one, and their energy is coming through here in this reading to bless you in this message. And of course, this could be for those of you who are in separation from somebody that you deeply love and care for. And clearly in this particular reading, so many messages that came through saying, I love you. And that is no mistake. So that your person definitely wants you to understand and know that the love is still there. And perhaps for some of you, that could be mutual and you still have love for them as well. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I hope whatever part of this reading came through and resonated with you, I do hope that it helped you somehow. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll be back real soon with more readings. Take care.